So you want to be a player, but your deck can't fly? Well, come on down. I'm not gonna pimp your ride. This video. Okay, I can't even stream a straight face, y'all. But this video, honestly, for you guys that didn't click off the video at this point in the video, I'm gonna be talking about cheap Yu-Gi-Oh decks. If you guys are on a budget, this is the video for you. If you ain't on a budget, still watch. You might learn something. There's a lot of you guys that say Yu-Gi-Oh is an expensive game. It's an expensive hobby. You need money decks to win. I'm here to tell you guys you don't. Now, if you guys watch my videos consistently, you guys already know what most of these decks I'm gonna talk about. But I do got a couple of decks on here that you guys might not have thought about. That's gonna be really good, decent good now for locals, and it's gonna be able to take you into the next format for potentially a regional topping and big event topping deck lists. Now, I just want to preface, these are beginner decks for the player who just want to get into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! This ain't for you veterans out there grinding the regional circuit on a budget. While some of these decks can be updated to that, this video ain't catered for you, but once again, stay around, pay attention, and leave a comment. First deck I'm going to talk about, Fire King. Fire King, bro, is one of the best budget decks hands down right now. Shout out to bro Dinkabooey for winning a YCS with Fire King. Now, his winning build did include Dominance Impulse, which is like a $60 card. But if you can't afford a card, it's okay. Play something else. You don't need every money card to do well in this metagame. Fire King, even without the Impulse, is very oppressive. A lot of people don't know how to play against it. A lot of people can't really side deck for it. They run the old school Garunas, which is a board wipe. And guess what, guys? They run essentially 3 Pot of Greeds in the form of Pot of Extravagance, which means you do not need your extra deck. This deck is dirt cheap. You buy 3 structure decks and you're done. If you can't find the 3 structure decks on lineup, the core is dirt cheap. And you pretty much can get the whole entire deck. If you can hustle your way, probably for like $40 or less. All you need is some staple hand traps like Drows, Veilers, Imperms. Guess what, guys? All got reprinted. So, if you guys like Fire Kings, make sure, or if you guys are interested in Fire Kings, make sure to hit up my sponsor in the description down below, tradingcardmint.com. You guys can order all of your products through them. Link in the description below. Save yourself some money or get them from whatever your favorite retailer. But I'm just letting you guys know about them because you can pretty much get all your cards in this video through them and save yourself some mother effing money. Number 2. Heroes. Now, a lot of you guys are like, man, Heroes is trash. Heroes is trash as an overall competitive deck if you're going to go to an event expecting to do well in an 8 to 10 round event. Heroes in a 3 to 5 round locals is pretty good. It still tops locals to this day. I'd even argue you probably could squeeze and get your invite with a hero deck if played 100% properly and your opponents don't know what the hell the hero deck does. What heroes do for you? Speed run a floodgate named Mass Hero Darklaw. What does Mass Hero Darklaw do? Pretty much says your opponent cannot use Graveyard. What deck needs graveyards to resolve their effects? Let me think. Rizal. Let me also think. Momento. Let me also think. I want to say Malice as well. Now, granted, Malice can play without their graveyard. But any Malice player know when they do Dimensional Fisher, not Dimensional, the one little sacky hand trap monster, Dimension Monster. They can play without their graveyard, but they kind of want to abuse their graveyard, especially with the addedness of stuff. Heroes' biggest weakness, they have no comeback, and it's kind of a glass cannon deck. But if you're getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh!, you want a cheap deck to play that's decently good at locals, try it out. Now, if you have what they call a sweat locals, where everyone's playing top tier meta, you still should be able to cheese out wins once you perfect the hero deck. As a hero player myself, even though I'm not playing it now because I'm on a meta deck, because the deck gets better later, which is another point I want to bring up. So heroes is a good long-term investment for you guys out there. But as a hero player myself, if you can master the hero deck and do decently well at locals, but even if you go 2-2, that's still in a good accomplishment going X2 with a rogue deck like heroes in today's metagame. You learn fundamentals out of that deck. You learn how to grind properly. And you learn how to do everything else under the sun as far as link summoning, fusion summoning, And you don't have to worry about all that fancy stuff from pendulum summoning, synchro summoning, etc. So I think Heroes is a good pickup for budget players and new players getting into the game. Check it out. It's a really good fun deck that's really competitive, high OTK potential, high floodgate potential, and a lot of the players don't know how to play against that deck, which is how hero players win. Now, I just talked about this deck, so I'm bringing it up again. Momento. Now, if you're a player with a high IQ, and I mean high IQ because if you're getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh right now, even if you're a smart person, you might not know how to combo and trigger everything right away. But if you're a really smart person, you pick up on stuff fast, and you already kind of familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh from like the last format, you just took a one format break, pick up Memento, pick it up. The deck is pretty cheap. You can get most of the searches got reprinted in Go Stampede series. Go on TCG Player, link in the description down below. Go to tradingcardmint.com, link in the description down below, and buy yourself some Memento cards. Now, the benefit of the Memento deck is a lot of people, like Heroes, don't know what the hell they're doing against that deck. A lot of decks can't counter it. And honestly speaking, it's really good. Like, really good. Having the same grind game and the same OTK game, and it plays through hand traps like a hot knife through butter. The biggest drawback is, though, if you play against somebody who knows how to play against Memento and know all of their deck's weakness, you're going to have a hard time. But even then, I would argue that even if you don't know what to do, I'm sorry, even if your opponent don't know what to do, even if your opponent knows what to do, it's still a hard deck to beat once that you get the ball rolling and you don't open up hand traps. Pick a Memento, don't slack, don't lack. It's a really good buy and it's dirt cheap. You can probably get the deck for like $80 if that. Most of the stuff is like dollars, 80 cents here and there. You don't have to play a top tier meta deck to win. Now, granted, all these decks, once you get back into Yu-Gi-Oh, get in the flow of Yu-Gi-Oh, start upgrading that with Fualoses. Mochami Fualos is the new version of Max C. It's like $15. And once you save up some money, start doing it at locals, start picking up the other Mochamis. You can pick up like Mochami Meows, Mochami Perulias. Perulia got reprinted, but it's still pricey. And I know as a new player getting into the game or a returning player, that barrier entry is a little steep. But if you just want to be going to locals, playing some casual games, you're not trying to grind the regional circuit or the YCS circuit, Memento is a good deck to give you the confidence to want to go to the next level. The deck already won a YCS this season, so it's proven to be really good, and it's won multiple regionals. Next up, I'm going to talk about Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs is a good deck. Now, it's a good rogue deck, that is. There was a kid who, well, I ain't gonna say this kid, he's a grown man, but like, he's a young guy. You know, to me, anybody in the age of like 20 to 25 is a kid to me. I'm that old. He was on stream and he was cooking with dinos. I'm not saying dinos is good because of him. If you guys watch the YCS Providence stream, you guys know what I'm talking about. I played against dinos at locals at a case tournament like a month or two ago, and that deck slaps. Heavy, like Heroes, heavy OTK potential. The deck's old. People don't know how to play against it. It needs this extra deck, but it can win without this extra because their boss monster, the super Tyranno guy, destroy a dinosaur monster to trigger more effects, flip everything face down, attack over everything, burn life point damage. Dinos is a really good deck. It's a really unpopular deck. At one point, it was very popular. The only drawback to Dinos is everyone's kind of side decking Lancia, and your your spell card, double evolution pill, needs to resolve in order for you to win 90% of the time. But the best thing about Dinosaurs again, once again, it can play through hand traps. It has a lot of things to do, and people don't know how to play against it. The deck used to be a structure deck, so it's not that expensive. And you can order all the cards online, once again, for dirt cheap. Don't snooze on it. Like I said, heavy OTK potential, heavy combo potential, has a little bit of a learning curve. If you want to upgrade it with the Fiendsmith engine, you can do that stuff as well. Once again, the only Fiendsmith card that you really need to upgrade it to was Tracked. But even if you don't want to get the Fiendsmith Track, you can still do a budget Fiendsmith engine with like engravers, with like Lacrima if you pick one up for a good deal. You with Moon or the Eclipse and start doing it to your combo. So there's multiple different ways you can build dinosaurs and build Fiendsmith stuff, but the deck is really good. Don't sleep on it. It's really different. And I think it's just a good deck just to have, just to learn the fundamentals. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, which should be obvious, I haven't brought it up yet, Blue Eyes, White Mother Effing Dragon. Bruh. That deck is scary. It's one of the best structure decks released in a long time. And it still should still be released in stores like Walmart, your local car store, things like that. I think it retails like 10 to 15 bucks. And literally out of the box is ready to play. Give or take a few cards, but most of the cards you need, you can get for less than 10 to 15 bucks easily. Not really a lot of OTK potential, heavy control potential. So if you're more of a slower control player, pick up Blue Eyes. Now, the only thing about Blue Eyes, you do need the Primate engine, but for a budget player just going to locals, you can do pretty decently well with just Blue Eyes stuff. And on top of that stuff, slowly over the weeks and months to come, get your Primate stuff. So the thing about building a budget, you don't have to always have everything at once. I think a lot of players get this wrong. Take some time, play a budget version of your deck, and slowly get things little by little to build a good deck. Now, the thing about Blue Eyes as well, it's a structure deck. It's a legacy deck, which means it won't get hit. It's a structure deck, which means it's kind of cheap. Also, too, it's just really good at what it does. Control, spam Blue Eyes, make the synchro that tags into another synchro. When I'm saying tagging into another synchro, it means their boss monster literally lets you go into any other, I think, dragon synchro in your extra deck. And there's a bunch of them that's not that expensive. So I think Blue Eyes is a really solidly good deck for anybody looking to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And slowly build upon something. And once again, the barrier to entry is really low. And you can take many different routes to build upon it. Like my buddy David just won a regionals with it. He added Fiendsmith and he does the Primate engine. Some people just do Primate engine. The really, really budget players just do strictly pure Blue Eyes. And once again, it's for locals. If you go 3-2, 2-2 for your first locals after playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In a long time, that's great. You can't beat yourself up. You're not always going to go X1 or undefeated. Even people with meta decks like myself don't always go X1 or undefeated. So, with that being said, man, I just want to say, once again, all of these decks are solidly good. Some might be a little bit better than others, honestly speaking. However, these are all good entry points for you guys to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! And start building and playing competitive again. So, for you veterans out there that may have watched this video, let me know what you guys think about these topics in the comments down below. Like the video if you're new here. I want to subscribe more. We're almost at 23K subs. And also, for the people who are still here towards the end of the video, you guys got this video extremely late. As you guys can see, I'm in a polo shirt. Just got off of work. I started my new job today. Really exhausted. But I'm still going to try to bring you guys as many videos as I can throughout the week. I'm going to try to bring you guys a video tomorrow. Not promising anything. I am really tired right now. However, I'm going to grind this out so we can hit the 23K sub goal and beyond that. I'm trying to get to at least 30K subs by the end of the year. And I think it's possible with you guys' help. So leave a comment if you guys made it this far, because it definitely helps push your boy in the YouTube algorithm. All right, man, it's your boy Rogue Hero. Be sure to check out my channel sponsors in the description down below. And I'm signing out. Peace. See you guys in the next video.